Now, more than 400,000 students are expected to report to various senior high schools across the country on Saturday, October 18. Out of this number, about 25,000 will be admitted into private senior high schools under the government free senior high school program. Now, this follows the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Education and the Ghana National Council of Private Schools to regulate and guide the enrollment process. Now, to assess the readiness of these private institutions ahead of this intake, we're joined via Zoom by the chairperson, spokesperson for the Conference of Heads of Private Second Cycle Schools, Naftali Chei-Bafom. Good evening to you, sir. First of all, how prepared are the private schools as first-year students are set to report tomorrow?
All right. Good evening and good evening to your cherished viewers. Thank you for the opportunity. Yes, indeed, we're expecting quite a number of students to report to their respective senior high schools. That is the 70 that are part of the piloting system we are doing. We're expecting to receive almost 25,000 of them. Some of them have started, coming for their prospectus and ready to join just as they've been posted. It's then an opportunity for us to have an engagement with them, train them just as it has always been. So we are ready. In terms of facility, we do. In terms of preparedness, facility, and everything, we are ready to receive them. We're expecting that they come to the various schools from Monday. Because we don't run a boarding system as far as the policy is concerned, we're expecting that by Monday, they join us in our various schools.
Well, Naftali, I mean, how significant is the inclusion of these private schools in the free SHS program?
Indeed, it has come as good news, not only to parents and not only to government. And it has been a collective call. And what we sought to do was that gone were the days you have quite a number of people who did not have opportunity to enroll in various public institutions just because of lack of facilities. That is why we had always knocked on the doors of governments that we have the facilities, we have the teachers, we have everything and ready to enroll them. So it has come as a welcoming news to us. I think it is going to reduce the pressure on parents who, as it were, would have to sacrifice their world going to some distance very far from where they are. Now you have the opportunity of having a private school proximity-wise closer to you. You have always yearned to have that private school, to enroll your world in that private school. As it were, the challenge had to be with fees. And now that you are fortunate to have that school, it's just there to reduce the tension. To reduce that pressure that is associated with moments like this, as far as the posting is concerned. It's a welcoming news.
Okay, we're also told that the ministry is providing 994 cedis per student annually. That's less than 1,000 cedis. I mean, this is not adequate, is it?
Yeah, to be honest, I agree. It is woefully inadequate. But the focus has not just been on the money. Since this is a piloting project, especially looking at the 2025-2026 academic year, we think that there was a need to have a start-off point. We needed to start from somewhere. First, know what we can do to augment the effort of government, help in our own way. We had our own expectation. This will are coming as day students, and just to set the record straight, the 994 is exclusive of other materials such as exercise books, uniform, textbooks, anniversary cloth, and all other things, exclusive of the one hot meal a day. So it is just as some recurrent expenditure given to the schools to help manage. In as much as it is woefully inadequate, we need to still welcome and embrace it. It's expedient. We start from somewhere, and because it's pilot, we are able to identify the lapses associated with this. Then hopefully by next year, when we have quite a number joining, we would have identified the remedies to deal with such possible challenges. So we are starting from here, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to go somewhere.
I mean, talking about remedies for the challenges, what are the timelines for the evaluation of the piloting phase?
The entire MOU with government is 3 years. the understanding we are made to understand that the piloting is just for the 2025-2026 academic year. So just before we enter the 2026-2027 academic year, we have to go back to the drawing board, have a review of what the first year brought and what possible challenges came with. Then before it's expanded for others to join, we would have had opportunity of mitigating those potential challenges that were associated with that of the 2025-2026 academic year, but we can be able to handle it.
Okay. I'm also told that the 994 is for just day students, borders not inclusive, right?
That's all right. That's all right. That is the MOU we have with government. Every student posted to a private senior high school exclusively will be a day student. So what that simply means is that when the person comes and is interested in benefiting from the boarding facilities of the school, the person would have to pay the extra cost as far as feeding and accommodation is concerned. But if you are posted as a day student, you pay absolutely nothing in addition to what government is bringing to the schools. That is very correct.
All right, now, your organization, how are you ensuring that these participating schools ensure topmost professionalism and standards as they partake in the free senior high school program?
It's an opportunity that government has given. We are not supposed to abuse the opportunity, take advantage and abuse the opportunity.
All right.
So we are going to equally meet members and still do an orientation. We did a first orientation. Now that the MOU has been signed, we still want to engage the 70 members, have a final orientation as the students even come on Monday, what we should do. If government has reposed this confidence in us, let us not take advantage and abuse. Let's rather project to government and to the entire nation that indeed we have something to offer. We are ready to help government train the children we have, so that government should not regret at any point in time. And as part of the MOU, anybody who attempts to take advantage and abuse the system, as it were, charge on exorbitant prices higher than what has been agreed, it has to go through a process. If you agree with your PTA, it has to be subject to the review of the conference. Then it further has to be escalated to even the Ghana Education Service to give some finality to it before that is implemented.
All right.
So these are all measures that have been put in place to ensure that it runs smoothly.
All right, grateful to you, Naftali. Naftali Chebafo is the spokesperson for the Conference of Heads of Private Second Cycle Schools.